the Senator said, we are indeed in the midst of a $41 billion a year obesity epidemic. Those are costs in terms of healthcare costs and lost economic productivity. And as he said, as a direct result of this epidemic, a third of children born in the year 2000 are expected to have diabetes, a half of Latino and African American children. And as a direct result of this epidemic, this could be the first generation in modern history of kids to have a shorter life expectancy than their parents. So if we're serious about curbing the epidemic, we have to start with the biggest culprits. We have to start where the science takes us. And there is now absolutely overwhelming scientific evidence of the strong and direct link between consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages and obesity. A study that we released with UCLA last year showed that adults who drink a soda a day, are 27% more likely to be overweight or obese than adults who don't. And startlingly, that study showed that 41% of kids aged 2 through 11 and 62% of teens drink a soda or more a day. And as the Senator said, a 20-ounce soda has 17 teaspoons of sugar. Imagine eating 17 teaspoons of sugar. I'm on 5, 6. What you see here is how much sugar the average American consumes in sugar-sweetened beverages a year. 39 pounds of sugar a year. That's just about as much as my 6-year-old weighs. So when it comes to obesity, we can all agree that parents have the most important role to play. But it's also important to remember that parents have the biggest challenge. The beverage industry spends $500 million a year marketing their products directly to our kids, often underneath the protection of their parents. More money is spent marketing sweetened beverages to kids than any other food product. And now, just a dime on a can of soda could raise $1.5 billion a year, going right to schools, right to neighborhoods, right to parks, so that we can put a stop to childhood obesity and early onset diabetes once and for all, so that our kids can grow up living healthy and productive lives, so that anytime you walk into a school, we'll see kids eating healthy meals. When we walk into schools, we'll see kids participating in physical education that they enjoy. So that our cities have safe and attractive parks, we'll see kids playing in those parks. So that our neighborhoods will have, that what's most available in our neighborhoods and most affordable in our neighborhoods will be healthy foods rather than unhealthy ones. So there's often this question of why focus on sodas, and I'd like to answer that question even before you ask. Certainly, obesity has a lot of contributing factors. But as I said, if we're serious about tackling the obesity epidemic, we have to pay attention to the biggest culprits. There is now absolutely overwhelming scientific evidence of the link between soda consumption and obesity. There are cross-sectional studies, longitudinal studies, intervention trials, national intake studies, studies examining the response to consuming liquid calories. Sugar-sweetened beverages are the only product that has that breadth of research showing its link to obesity. If you look at the number of calories that the average American consumes every day, on average we're consuming just about 300 more calories per day. Of those new calories, almost half of them are new soda calories. And all the more important, the human body doesn't recognize calories. The human body doesn't recognize the calories that we consume from beverages in the same way that we recognize calories from solid foods. If you think about it, you have a meal, you drink a diet soda or a regular soda, it doesn't change what you consume for the rest of the day. So, lots of reasons to focus on sugar-sweetened beverages. As the Senator talked about with what the First Lady described, our kids didn't create this problem. We did, and it's up to us to fix this problem.